Hi everyone. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to go pick up some things that recently sold. I'll show you what sold on eBay in the last couple of days. There's just a couple of things I have to ship out today, and I'll show you the results of what I picked up at the last online auction that I bid on. And I got a lot of really great things in there. I didn't get everything. The prices were just getting a little bit too high. Really couldn't make money on them. So I'm in my car right now because I'm going to go pick up the things, and then we'll go back to the tailgate of my truck, and you can see everything that I have. It's all in the back seat right now, but it's like in bags and stuff. So we'll take a look here in just a moment, and I'll show you what's sold as well. Well, here we are in storage, and the way I have everything organized, it doesn't look super organized, but it is. These are bins of different items that are for sale on eBay, and I've numbered all the bins or give them some unique designation. This one is bin H for some reason, but anyway, all the books I have for sale, I have about 3 of these tall shelves of books, and each shelf is numbered. Like, for example, this top shelf's number 13, and each one has a box 1 and a box 2. Well, it doesn't have a, this is actually not box 1. That's something else. But anyway, box 2. So this one's shelf 14. It's got box 1 and box 2. And so I put that in my eBay listings, and then when I sell it, I can find it really quickly. So I spared you the trouble of me fumbling through these boxes trying to find what I'm looking for. But I had sold, amongst other things, I'd sold this book here. It's by, who wrote this thing? Jerome Angel and Quentin Fiore. It's about R. Buckminster Fuller, the architect. And we actually have one of his houses at the Henry Ford Museum in Dearborn. They have the Dymaxion house. But this one here is a book. It's called Euclid Archimedes. It's hard to read it there, but it's a volume number 11. And that sold to, this book sold, this little guy here, he sold for $49. And this one was $15. Well, I decided to put the things I got at the auction on a picnic table rather than the back of my truck, so I don't have to pull it in. But here's what we have. These are some vintage coffee bags. They hold coffee beans in them. And I don't know a lot about them exactly because I couldn't find it, the same ones. But let's take a look here and see what we got. This is the kind of thing you should do before you start recording, right? All right, let's see. This one says, specially selected by Tobacco BV, Amsterdam, Netherlands. So we have all different ones here. There's 4. There's 4 different ones here with different prints on them from different regions too. This one is from the Panama region. So they would hold, they're fairly large. I think that these probably hold something like 50, 60 pounds of beans or something like that when I looked them up. So those are interesting. People might want to use those, I figured, for like a decoration or something. I'm not really sure what. Next is these are for proofing dough, probably pizza dough. And they were this particular width so that they would fit in a rack. You'd slide them into a rack and you'd put your dough right on here. So I have a set of 5 of these. They came pretty cheap. They had a lot of them there. They were selling them in lots of 5. So I got 5 of those. And then I have this fishing. It's a vintage fishing tackle box with not vintage fishing items in it. And that's a pretty nice one. Here, I'll show you what it looks like. It needs some cleaning. Needs some cleaning up there, you can tell. So that'll be pretty easy. I'll get it looking nice before I try to sell it. And then this was all in a lot of these religious items here. All right, we have some angels, Mary holding the cross, and then 2 crucifixes here. These are probably ones that would go on like an altar or some kind of a table at least. And then here's the Hindenburg. And unfortunately, when I was taking the Hindenburg out, some of the parts fell off here. I lost one of the nacelles. I hope there's another one. And there's the control, probably the bridge, I guess you call that goes underneath it. And I think I'm out of luck. I only see one nacelle in there, so I'll have to look in my truck and see if they're both in there or not. So, but it came with the stand right here. So that might be worth it to somebody. I'm not really sure. Maybe I should have bought that one. It did look a little bit rough, even in the pictures. And inside of here is an 8-track tape player. And not just a player, it comes with a set of microphones. And I don't really want to take the whole thing out necessarily. I can just up here for you. I've not tested it to see that it works, but you know, it's a pretty cool idea. Maybe I'll pop a picture from the auction up there so you can see what it looks like. Okay, let's look in the IKEA bag of discovery here. And this I also got. This was on my watch list as well. It's a German-made weather station, I guess. It has humidity and temperature, and this down here is barometric pressure. Now that's a cool piece. I really like that one. Now this is a bank that I think has been, this mold has been reused many times. I've seen a lot of this particularly made out of different metals and so forth. This is a cast iron horse bank. And here's the Tyco dump car. Oh wow, it looks like, you know, it looks like it's not been used. They didn't mention that. I mean, there's some staining on there, and sometimes you get that out. Here's a set of bookends, and as you might suspect, the other one looks just like it. Well, there's a little difference down here. So they actually look like they're maybe handmade. I wonder if they're like some kind of like a project from someone's shop class. Who knows? Here's a Carhartt stained hoodie. It's a size 3X. I actually, oh, bugs. I actually have one much like this that I wear in the wintertime too. Very, very warm. Keeps you going. And then inside here is, it's in pieces. This is Count Dooku's lightsaber. I'll have to put that together, and it said only one side lights up, but hopefully I'll be able to fix that. Count Dooku. Next is the second IKEA bag I've discovered, because you know IKEA bags always travel in pairs and they mate for life. So here is this brand here. Let's see if I get it turned around for you. Is a Jordan Craig. They're camo pants. They look like they have been worn, but they're still in good shape. So we have one pair there. Here's another one in the darker green. I guarantee if you wear these outside, no one will ever find you. At least they won't find your legs. And then here's another pair. So if you want to be camouflage, I guess at night, no one will see you. And then I bought a large, I don't know if I want to take all these out of here, a large lot of stickers. I'm going to be using these myself for when I send fragile things through the mail, like that German weather station. Put a nice sticker on there, because these are actually quite pricey, these stickers. I was surprised. They're Uline, so I know they're quite expensive. I was walking around the store. I put one of these on my shirt. I was walking around there, and I had a lot of people going, what's QC rejected? Oh, I could have been approved too. That was funny. I could have had the rejected one and the approved one at the same time, and really confused anybody. Or passed. I passed quality control. And this one is the fragile here. And then there's a pair of these, and just they're the same thing in different sizes. And I'm wondering, they're some kind of they're a coverall. They're orange. but they're not like heavy duty and they're not disposable. They're polyester. So I'm not really sure what they were used for. Maybe you know what they're used for. But they're, all one, they're jumpsuits. And one is extra small, one is, I think, a medium. So they could have been used by women or something. I was thinking like a Halloween costume, but they look like they're too well made for some kind of a Halloween costume. But anyway, yeah, these are probably to protect your clothes when you're doing some kind of a dirty job. All right, put these back in here, and I have just a couple more things for you. Now, this said in the description it was used to carry milk bottles, and I can kind of see why. Milk, if you don't know, milk was once delivered to your house by a small truck, and the guy would come out and he'd have like glass bottles, and looks like this would hold 12 glass bottles, and he would take them out. How many of you ordered for the day? Milk was, I guess, really, people were drinking a lot of milk. They have it delivered, a couple times a week maybe. But anyway, let's see if we can open this thing up. Try my other hand here. Now you can kind of see what's going on in there. And I saw something else that said that this was to transport like soda bottles, like seltzer bottles. And you'd put them in here. Because I'm looking at the sides of these impressions here, and it seems like they're kind of small for milk. So I kind of agree with whoever said they were used for seltzer bottles. And in cities, big cities like New York, I'm probably sure in Detroit, maybe they're doing Detroit, I don't know, but you would have things like seltzer delivered to your home, came in a truck, and someone would come and drop off whatever you needed. And you would have like the top that would go on the bottle. And if you want to see an example of how these things were used in the movie, just watch almost any episode of the Three Stooges, and they have some kind of they'll pull out one of these things and they get squirted in the face with it. But you put this cap on the top of it, and it would spray the water into your drink, and you can make like a sweet drink, like with ice cream, use it with alcohol, whatever you wanted to spray. Add a little bit of fizz before they had, probably before they had a lot of pop available, they would have this. So it would come and deliver to your house. This one looks like it might have been painted before. It's kind of stiff here, so it might have been painted at one time silver. Yeah, you can tell, look on the inside there. Oof. But anyway, that's what I believe it's for, because it seems a little small for milk bottles, because milk's, maybe because it could have come in a quart. So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. This is what we got here. Pretty good haul. The entirety of this cost me with the fees and taxes and everything came to $323.59. So when you buy things like this, you always have to make sure that if you're going to be keeping it, that's fine, but if you're going to be selling it, you want to make sure that you have a place that you're going to sell it and store it and take care of all those kinds of details before you buy it. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this, everyone. If you have any questions, just leave me a comment in the video below. If you want to buy anything here, just let me know too. I'll be happy to sell it to you. I'll ship it right out to you. No cost for shipping. Anyway, thanks for watching.